Welcome to the official website of Brown University. Brown University is a leading research university, a private Ivy League university in Rhode Island, United States. It is the seventh oldest institution of higher education in the US. Brown University is a prestigious university in the United States, and they are offering international students financial aid and scholarships. So we would explore and see what they have got for us. So come along with me. Let's explore the website of Brown University to see what they have got for us for the undergraduate and their graduate programs. Where we click on academics and we go to the undergraduate program. Now in the undergraduate program, you can see that they have got a lot for us. So we would go to the programs and see their courses. You can see that they have got a lot of programs that you can choose from. You can go to the filter towards the left here where I'm hovering around with my cursor and type in your particular program of interest to you. If you type it there, it will help streamline your search. But you can see they are all in alphabetical order, so you can choose chemical engineering, computer engineering, and the list just goes on and on. They've got everything for everyone, and if you think you do not have a course here, then you could get something that is related to your course. Let's go to the funding. So we'll go to admission and aid, undergraduate admission, tuition and aid, medical school admission. So let's go to tuition and aid. So you can see the undergraduate studies, and it says here, a Brown is for you will help you get here. Generous financial aid initiatives are designed to enrich our campus community by ensuring that no student who belongs at Brown will encounter cost as a barrier. So they are actually giving you an assurance that cost isn't going to be a barrier at Brown University. How do we do this? So we meet 100% of each student's demonstrated financial need, and we do this with no loans, only scholarship grants. Can you see that? No loans, only scholarship grants included in university financial aid packages. So that's the promise. This is the Brown promise. Beautiful. So this undergraduate financial aid, click on this undergraduate financial aid and look up the financial aid opportunities, the scholarships that they have got for you, because you can see they said up there when we read no loans. I'll just highlight that. No loans, only scholarship grants. Right. So we'll move over to the graduate students. You can see as well, the graduate students are offered, doctoral students are offered 5 years of guaranteed financial support, including a stipend, tuition remission, a health service fee, and health and dental insurance subsidies. So basically, this financial aid covers a health service fee, and we know that it's usually very expensive to pay for health service charges outside the country. For example, in the UK, it's terribly expensive. So if they are going to be taking care of that as well as your dental insurance, then that is simply amazing. So this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. So we'll just keep on going down there. How you can see that they've got all this information and how you can get this funding, and you can also have the one for medical student funding if you are in the medical field. I get people ask me about medical funding. Some of my audiences have asked me for medical fundings or scholarships. So here you go. Brown University is giving you this beautiful opportunity to gain funding and scholarship as a medical student, as a non-medical student, both for undergraduate and graduate degree. Moving along, so let's come over to the graduate admission since we are done with the undergraduate. So you just hover around these places, the admission and aid, and you click on graduate admission. And we go to graduate admission. You scroll down to see what the graduate admission has got for us. You can still learn more about graduate school admission, browse graduate all programs. So let us click on this and start up with this so we can see the programs that they offer at Brown University. There's quite a lot. They have the PhD and they have the master's program as well. Now you can see to the left, we've got the doctoral program, master's program, medical degree, professional education, and combined degree program. So you could just click on any of which that you are interested in. The overall result here is based on your selection. When you click on that, for this presentation, we would click on master's program and the doctoral program, and we could see that we have done that, streamlined our search. Let's scroll down to see what we have got. So these are all the courses, the programs that Brown University offered: PhD, Applied Math, PhD. Now I want to reiterate something that I have mentioned in my previous videos. In the USA, you could actually go through from a bachelor's degree to a PhD without even getting a master's degree. So there are procedures for that. So do not be alarmed if you think, oh, but I do not have a master's. How am I going to study towards a PhD? The majority of the courses in the US, they do offer that transition, so you could look that up for whatever course that you're interested in, so you could take advantage of that. Now you can see they've got biomedical engineering masters, and they also have it in PhD. See, it's a master's and in PhD. So the majority of these programs comes in masters and PhD. Biostatics, online chemistry, PhD, comparative literature, PhD, biology, computer science, PhD. You can just explore all of these. Doctor of Medicine, I had someone asking me the other day, one of my beautiful audiences, we've got Doctor of Medicine, and these all have financial aids with scholarships. So for this presentation, let us look at public health. Now this is Masters in Public Health. You can see, so when you come into this page, or you could read up this, but I wouldn't do that now for this presentation. Then you go straight up, so straight down, so you can see the requirements. You can see GRE subject not required, official transcripts required, GRE general not required, letter of recommendations, of course they require 3, a personal statement, it's required 3. And that brings me to mentioning that I do offer an application support services if you are interested, and I will help you to do that, but you can do this by yourself. But just in case, the personal statement is of paramount importance, because this is where you will shine and be able to let the university know that you are the right candidate for this scholarship. Now you can see international applicants, language proficiency. This particular program ends, the deadline is January 15, but it varies, okay? So do not fret. Different courses have their different deadlines, so do not let that bother you at all. It depends on the course that you are selecting. Most students are situation and funding. Let's go through this. See, I'll just highlight that most students are self-supported through a combination of scholarships, loans, outside funding, and assistantships. Please visit the Masters Funding website. So here it is. We have been brought into this funding website for the masters. Now you can see masters funding opportunities. You knew how we navigated down here, right? The graduate tuition and fee schedule, fundings and scholarships, need based and merit scholarships, right? All applicants are automatically considered for merit scholarships when applying to Brown School of Public Health. No additional steps are required. Isn't that fantastic? So you are automatically considered for the scholarship, the merit-based scholarships when you apply. The international applicants, let me just highlight that so that you can see it clearly. International applicants to the master's program who wish to be considered for a need-based scholarship from the school must complete their CSS profile using the Brown University code of 3189. Now, please note the CSS profile is scheduled to be released, and okay, so it's released already. See if it's October 1st. So you just go through that, then you can start your application. Then let's apply for external funding. You can also apply for external funding, scholarship and fellowship opportunities. See, there is a lot of opportunities for funding. Now you can, so this, you can just go through all of that. So you can say that there is one, but I would advise that you take advantage of the merit scholarship that just gives you an automatic scholarship as you apply. I think that is best for international students. We are back on the homepage for Brown University, and now remember we went through the Browse Graduate All programs. So we are going to look at the graduate school admission. So click on the graduate school admission so that we can see what they offer. So you just go straight down the program inquiries and doctoral. Let's see, so these are what they require of you. Personal statement. While most applicants must submit a personal statement, so you need to submit personal statement where you showcase yourself, shine, and let them know that you're the right candidate. Transcripts. You are strongly encouraged to submit a scanned image of the college transcript. Now, you can submit an unofficial transcript during the application process. Most university and Brown University requires that as well. After you have been given the admission or granted the admission, then you can submit your official transcript. However, final official transcript, you can see that. However, a final, let's just highlight that one. However, a final official transcript will be required of all admitted students who matriculate. All right, so you can just do that, apply with whatever your unofficial transcript that you've got. Letters of recommendation. You need 3 letters of recommendation. You go through all that is required for that and make sure there are people that would give you a good recommendation letter from past lecturers. GRE applicants, GRE must have their results. Graduate school will go through that. You saw that GRE is not required for international students. Language proficiency. All international students applicants whose native language is not English must ensure that the graduate school receives the official score from the test of English. Certain countries are exempted from this language proficiency if your language of instruction in your university is English. So to click on that, it just brings us here. So let's look at what they have for us, right? So say students with degrees where the primary language of instruction is English. So they've given us a list of the countries that language proficiency exams are not, you can see that, I just highlight that, are not required of those students who have earned a degree from a non-US university where the primary language of instruction is English or from a college or university in the United States. Now, what is applicable to us in this circumstance is that we are non-US university students, right? And from non-US university countries, I believe. So you just take a look at this place. If your country is here, we've got Ireland, we've got Swaziland, Kenya, Zambia, Uganda, we've got Nigeria, we've got Liberia. So take a look at all this. If your country is here, congratulations, because you have gone through the stage. You do not need to submit any English proficiency test. So we'll go back to the page, and we click on this so we can see the application fee and waivers. So there's also an application fee. A non-refundable fee of $75 is charged for processing each application received by the graduate school. This fee must be paid when the application is submitted. An application will not be processed until this fee is paid. Now, do not worry about that, because that's why we are here. I've got you, okay? So you've got the application fee waivers. So we will click on the application fee waivers to see how we could get the application fee waived. So I'll just open that another page. Application fee waivers. You can see application fee waivers instructions. To request a fee waiver, complete the needs-based application fee waiver section on the additional page of the online application form. So when you are applying for this university, when you register as a first-time student in Brown's University, you will see a part that says additional information page, and you would fill that out for your fee waiver. Then you require a recent bank statement, financial aid package, and all of these. Go through them, but basically I think the one that's most important to my beautiful audience will be your recent bank statement in English dated within the past 90 days. So that is what you should literally submit for that fee waiver. So that explains the fee waiver. Then moving on, now you would also submit your paper credentials and other documentations. Of course, it is of paramount importance that you send your documentations to them for review, because that is also part of the application process. Now, all materials related to an application that are not submitted electronically as part of the online application should be mailed to this address. Basically, I feel the best way to get your documentation sent to them should be electronically, and it's the best way. Now, there's something that I didn't mention. I will just mention it now. For the, if you didn't find your country in that language proficiency where I showed you the place for countries that your language of instruction is English, if you can write to your university to send, to give you a letter of proof of English language, that your instruction of language was in English. Because I think I remembered a time I was applying for one of the programs as well, scholarships or graduate programs over the years, and I contacted my university in the US, and I got my an English proficiency test, a letter. Most times you'll be charged for it, because I paid for mine as well. So you it depends on your university. So if they give you that letter that shows that your language of instruction was in English, you do not need to bother about a proficiency test. And that is if your country wasn't listed in the list of countries that I showed you that are exempted from an English language proficiency test. So let's take a look at the FAQs for the application into graduate school in Brown University. There's quite a number of them here. You will just all go through them and see which. I would advise that you go through all of them actually. Am I eligible for a fee waiver, and how do I apply? If you click on that plus sign, you can read on how to apply for a fee waiver. It takes you to the website. Okay. Do I need to upload an official transcript? Just click on the plus sign. No, you may upload an unofficial copy. So you literally get the response to all your questions here. Am I eligible for a fee waiver of the English proficiency? We addressed that. I explained all of that. If you click on the drop down arrow, it will take you to the link. When our applications due? No, remember, as I said, it depends on your program, so the application deadlines vary by program. You can see that clearly. So there is no definite or static application deadline for all programs. They vary based on your preferred choice of program. Now let's go through the funding guarantee. If we click on this, it takes you to the funding guarantee. Now they do have a guarantee funding for their students. You can see incoming doctoral students receive 5 or 6 years of guaranteed financial support, including summers, a stipend. Now during summers, during summers you get a stipend, tuition remission, a health service fee, and health and dental insurance. This is amazing, right? Not all university give you a stipend during the summer. So they do financial support for graduate students applied to both domestic and foreign students admitted to our doctoral program. So basically they consider everyone. These fundings are, you can have research assistantships as well. So the funding is guaranteed to every student that applies to Brown University. You can see funding guarantee. So that is their promise to you. Now let's look at their PhD funding. If we click on that, you see the way I'm navigating. Make sure you're following me. So the graduate school offers incoming doctoral students. We've seen that. Now this is where you could just go through. So let's check their graduate student stipend information. The graduate school offers incoming doctoral and MFA students financial and master's financial packages intended to support excellence in graduate education and to enable students to devote themselves full-time to their research and scholarship. All recommendations for graduate student funding are made at the program level. So you see the stipend information. This is where you get the stipend information. So they've given us a breakdown from 2023 2024 what the stipend amounts have been and over the years and how it has increased. You can see 2024 2025. Let's see, it was actually from 2023-24, this was the 12-month base stipend was $45,699. Then in 2024-2025, there was an increment of $49,000. Now 2025-2026, which I believe is the calendar year that you are going and see, that is $52,198. Can you see where the 52,000 came up, which I had on my caption? So you're going to get 52,000 12-month base stipend. This is really amazing. Now you can find where to find the stipend information. You can go through, click on all of that, so you can find the stipend information. So basically you should just take advantage of this and make sure that you read up all of the information. So they are going to be offering you a $52,000 stipend for the 2025-2026 calendar year. This doctoral-based stipends from July 1st 2025 to June 30th 2026. So we are still on the graduate admission page. I just want to show you how you can go ahead to apply for any program that you are interested in. So you can see what I am doing, scrolling down to the bottom. You can see how I have scrolled down to the bottom of the page, and you see underneath there is graduate school admission and browse graduate all programs. So you just click on graduate all programs and it takes you down here where you have got the graduate programs. So to your left you click on any of the programs that you're interested in, either doctorate or the master's program. So I'll click on both of them and you scroll down and select any of the programs that you are interested in. So for example, let's go for biomedical engineering. When we click on this, it takes us to the biomedical engineering page, and to your left you can see all of them. It appears that way. To your left you see where it says apply. You click on apply and it takes you, welcome to Brown's University Masters application portal. So here it says start your application. Now if you are a first-time user, so you have never applied to Brown in the past, you create an account here. If you have applied to Brown in the past and you already have a password, you log in here and it just takes you to the page. So basically this is how you can navigate in applying for your program, whatever program that you are interested in. So you just follow the process, create an account, and you enter your email, your first name, your last name, your birth date, and continue. So make sure that you take advantage of this and apply for whatever course or program that you are eligible for. I have come to the end of today's presentation. Thank you so much for watching. If you have found any value in this content, make sure that you share it to your friends and loved ones who would love to study in the United States. And also make sure that you watch the next video that will just pop up on your screen about how to secure a full scholarship to Berea College. And that was my last video where I shared about the USA University Berea College that offers 100% tuition free. Make sure that you watch that video and apply if you are eligible. If you have been selected into any of these universities, kindly let me know by sharing your testimony, because this is what this channel is all about. Until next time, think big, think success.